Right, morning all. It's a lovely sunny day today. It's Monday. I'm following on from the last video I posted of dogs, how to find winners and losers. Hopefully some of you have found it useful doing it. So I thought what I'd do today is just expand it a little bit and see what we can get out of the horses. Now, there's 3 games of football on, so we might get a burp for that. And then at 3:30 I want to watch the cricket, so I'm going to do the first 6 races and see if we can see anything. Mainly looking for a lay, but if we can see a winner as well, we'll take that as well. So I've got the first race up. I've loaded the horse racing markets, just done horse racing there, horse racing up. We are still half an hour away, right, 1,832, 31, 30, 29, 28 seconds away from the kick-off time. I'm just going to play around with a lay here, so I've just done fixed stake, staking plan £1, so I'm going to see that, and if we can get £6 by the end of the day, I'll be quite happy with that. I've altered the, okay, I know it says greyhound lays, so you're probably better off adding a new one and doing it on a horse and rather than altering it. I've changed the minimum odds to 1.5, so if we get an odds on favourite, so I really don't like, I might lay it, and the maximum odds to 20. Apart from that, I think I've kept everything else the same. So all that's going to, oh no, I know what I did. I now bet 1 second before the race. So when that drops down to 1 second, I've got to have my bet in. And the way I'm going to do that is because it's set up for manual betting, same as on the greyhounds. If I decide it's going to be, let's say Clock Newer, that we're going to lay, whenever I decide it's going to be laying, I'm just going to tick it. We'll go green if it's within the parameters of 1.5 to 20, and then 1 second before the race it'll bet. So and you need to have that one in a few seconds before that, so it's got time to think about it and put the bet in. But what we're going to do, I've taken that out. Why haven't you disappeared? You should have. You would in a second. Right, so this is the first race today, and we can see that this is exactly as it was as I loaded it this morning. That is, you can see we've got Old Sock Savannah at the top, Master Painter, Isle of Skye, Ivor Secret, Clock Newer, Create, Chinese Spirit, Doomsday Admiral, Nelson is a non-runner. But if you can see, if you look at Betfair, they've already had some money. They've already had 25 grand on this. And they've got Master Painter, Ivor Secret, Old Sock Savannah, Clock Newer, Island of Skye, Chinese Spirit, Create, Doomsday, in that order. They've also got a little fire next to Master Painter, so it's shortening, and an ice cube next to Sock Savannah, saying it's drifting. So so what we're going to do is I'm going to break off in a minute, and I'm only going to do the 5 minutes before the race, 4 or 5 minutes before the race, because it's just that late money we want to be looking for on this method. But we'll just have a quick butcher's down now. I'm not going to go through all the races, just this race at the moment. So we've got 23%. Now that's actually down a little bit. That was about 26% a little while ago. So as you know, 23% is approximately 4 and a bit. Should be 4 and a bit price, and it's quite a bit bigger. So that could possibly be a lay. this is about 4. This price has been going up. The percentage money's been going up on Master Painter. So that should be about 5, and it's actually less than that. So that looks quite strong, Master Painter. Island of Sky is 11, so that's about 10, and it's a bit shorter than 10. So again, that's worth keeping an eye on to see whether that one shoots up as well with its percentage of money. 10 to that, yeah. This one should be coming up to about 0.5, so that's about right. I'd say that price is about right. This is 10, just under 10, so that price is just about right as well. Here this should be about 20, so we're getting to the realms of I don't want to touch it at the moment, but 12, that's got 9.3% as well, so that's about right, and that one's about wrong. So at the moment I'd probably be thinking that well, actually I'm not going to say what I think at the moment. I'm going to leave it for 20 minutes and I'll be back in 20 minutes. Okay, so I'm back. It's 5 minutes to race time. Well, there's been a bit of a change here. You can see Master Painter's percentage has gone up 5 or 6%, I think it was, at least, while Old Sock Savannah is coming down. The ticks I've put here are the horses I would be quite happy to lay. That one, because it's come down, it should be 5 to 1. It's actually paying at 7. Sorry, not 5 to 1. It should be 5. It's actually 7. That should be nigh on 3s, and that's 4. So you're getting value there. Isle of Skye 10, and you're getting 7 on this one. Ivor Secret, that's not far off actually for what it should be. That's pretty close. Clock Newer, that's 10, it's nearest been. 6.6, Create 6.7, 12.5. It's got the same with price, so I would definitely lay that one over that one. But I'll be quite happy to take any of those ones to lay at the moment. So what I've done is I've ticked them all off, and BetBot Pro will choose the lowest odds. Lowest of those ones that's got the lowest odds to lay it. I mean, you could choose it, you could turn it around and go do it with the highest odds, but you know, lower odds is better, isn't it? So I mean, at the moment Master Painter looks the one, but I'm not sure I'd actually risk any money on it, to be honest. But let's see what happens. I'll tell you what we're going to do is I'm just going to do this as well. I can't pin it.
He's down to a mark of 46. It's a workable mark for him, and I definitely thought he would be one I would have on my shortlist. I just wasn't quite sure. I suppose this kind of sharper mile will suit, because I just thought he's always kind of looked like whenever he's gone over this far that maybe he just kind of doesn't really see it out. But the fact that he's over a sharper trip, it might fall into his hands.
Okay, it's 25 to 1 outsider. Toby Keeley Marshall attached to Julie Komatsu's yards, able to take £7 off as well.
That would have been a decent trade.
They're about to go behind and start loading up for the first. And Sky still 11 to 2. Chinese Spirit 9 to 1. Nice to see him bounce back as we take a full show of betting. But Master Painter back to where his only success came. 100 to 30 favourite for Michael Dawson. Reselling the taxi yard. He's doing well in his first season. A few winners up at Hamilton. And 100 to 30 of another one here. Ivor Secret 9 to 2 second in Island of Skye. 11-2 first start from Mark Walford. Clocknua 11-2 first start, are
It
trying to
gets
get that
much bigger
first
in
win on
Pice, I
turf.
wouldn't
Odd
wanna
Sox
do it
Havana
because it's
6-1.
$10 now. and
He's
it's
1
7.
from 11 on turf. Another 6 successes on the all weather. But Johnny Pete, plenty of experience riding for Rebecca Menzies.
Yeah, I mean, he comes here at least in really good heart, and a lot better form than some of the others, and he seems quite versatile as regards to trip. Yeah, I mean, it's fair to say that the majority of his form and his best form is on the all weather, but he has been placed numerous times, including off this mark and higher. So he's definitely one to have on the short list. Master Painter was the one I was kind of looking to side with this morning. That was before the market support came for him. He's not run on the turf for a while. I think around about this time last year was the last time we've seen him on the turf, but he is a former course and distance winner back in 2022, and that was off a mark of 65. So I think the fact that they've put the blinkers on today, replacing the visors, I thought he was one. He has been known to bleed in the past, though, so I think risk come with quite a few of them. Island of Skye, I think I'm going to have on my short list in Master Painter.
Okay, Master Painter says £7 below that. His only success, he will go into stall 9 for our first of 8 here Thursday. There's Island of Skye get in, and there is the favourite, Master Painter, Caravaggio. Go into stall 9, but the draw shouldn't have too much effect. Have plenty of time to sort themselves out before they get to that bend. Swing back towards home. Right, last few are going forward then for the Join Racing TV now. Apprentice Handicap. Let's get up to the commentary box and say a very good afternoon to Stuart Machin. Hi, Stuart.
Hi, Liddell. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all of you, wherever you're watching from on this fine summer's afternoon, particularly in this neck of North Yorkshire. Latest one to go in is Doomsday, and the 10-year-old grey Chinese Spirit will complete the line for the Join Racing TV Now Apprentice Handicap. They're all in. They're off with a mile ahead of them. Clocknua Red Jacket slowest to get out of the stalls. Doomsday in the black and orange began brightly and begins to track over, with Ivor Secret in the purple and pink handy. There's no particularly great strong pace on through the first furlong and a half, and it's Doomsday and Ivor Secret who push the gallop along, tracked by the grey Chinese Spirit and Create in the blue and pink racing out wide. Odd Sox Havana in the purple and white jacket is tucked away in midfield against the running rail in advance of Island of Skye with the white cap. Red jacketed Clocknua racing in rear with Master Painter, who sports the red headgear. Into the turn at the end of 3 furlongs, Doomsday leading by 3 parts of a length. To Ivor Secret, Create still circling them. Then Chinese Spirit, one off the fence, and on the immediate inside, a further half-length back, is Odd Sox Havana. Break then of a length and a half to Clocknua, who's poking up on the inner of Island of Skye, and Master Painter, beyond halfway, remains at the tail of the field. They turn on in, moving down now inside the last 3 furlongs. A steady pace is unwinding, and Doomsday has been committed here, has kicked a couple of lengths clear. Away to the left, Create is running on under pressure. The grey Chinese Spirit is being nursed into it. Then Island of Skye with the white cap. Ivor Secret boxing on against the running rail. Further back to Odd Sox Havana. Master Painter has still got a mountain to climb. Clocknua is keeping on at one pace. Deep inside the furlong, Doomsday, Chinese Spirit, Island of Skye, white cap coming over the top. There are 3 or 4 diving for the line here. It'll be a finish of inches. Very close between Island of Skye and Doomsday. Judge needed. Chinese Spirit close up in third. Then Ivor Secret and Clocknua.
Busy finish for our first race. Did Island of Skye get up close home? It looked that way in first impressions. Does look just for Mark Walford and Mark Wynne. We'll let the judge officially separate them. Doomsday, got a positive ride, kicked off the home turn a long way down. He's run a big race the outside of Philip, Ian Bailey and Toby Keely Marsh.
On that one. Let's have a look at the next race. We've got an odds-on jolly here, so we've got 10 minutes before the next race. I'll be back.
On the big screen is odds on.
Okay,
Check me out at 9-2, Scarbados 17-2, Quickfires at 10s and 12-1, Daylight Ransom. First race we are due off at 2:10.
And this favourite. 6
races. Have a good afternoon. Hopefully you can find plenty of winners along the way.
The price is about what it should be. Which is actually quite good for us because we can then you could lay any ones of these if you wanted to. Dilate Ransom's a bit high in the prices. So what we're really looking for here is this percentage money going to collapse and is somebody's money going to shoot up? And Red Cloud's money just keeps on coming. It keeps on coming. Yeah, check me out. The only horse that's won a race is this Quickfire here. It run a maiden about a year ago. After that, it's fucking done shit all.
5 runners now down at the mile and a quarter start. There's Holly Doyle's mount on the big screen. Daylight Ransom. Still 4 to 7, Red Cloud.
I just can't see Red Cloud.
Check Me Out at 5, Scarbados 17 to 2, 10 to 1 Quickfire, 12 to 1 Daylight Ransom.
It's very strong in the betting. It's holding its own. The percentage of money's holding its own. These two look complete and utter dogs, don't they? There's a little opposition by Check Me Out. Look, it's gone up from 10 to 11. And Red Cloud's coming in a little bit, but its price is still coming in. So, Yabu sucks to you is all I can say.
Red Cloud is now 4 to 9. Is showing in the market.
Hello.
4 to 9 Red Cloud. Was 4 to 7, but 1 to 2 is even being taken. Now 4 to 9. Check Me Out at 5s. 9s from 10s. Quickfire. Scarbados at 9s. Daylight Ransom drifting out to 18 to 1. But the favourite very, very popular here. Red Cloud up to a mile and a quarter for the first time.
Try a little goal at this.
And 4 to 9. Confidence seemingly very high.
Go in at 1.11.
They're loading. Quickfire is the first one in. Daylight Ransom
So
is
it's a
next.
1.2, 1 mile, 2 furlong handicap this one.
Quickfire drawn in 3. Daylight Ransom in 5. Here comes the favourite, Red Cloud in 1.
Wish I'd eaten that lunch.
2 to go. So last 2 going in. Check Me Out in 2 for Charlie Bennett.
Check me out now. Folks, oh brother.
Thanks, Sean. Good afternoon to you. And to Seb and to everybody else. Last one in is Scarbados. Scarbados, the last one in. Set to go. They're off. Slightly slow beginning by Daylight Ransom in this Yeehaw.bet supporting racing staff week handicap over a mile and a quarter. Scarbados on the outside of Check Me Out. With Red Cloud in 3rd place, then comes Quickfire, and the back marker of the 5 is the slow starting Daylight Ransom. So leading is Scarbados, who's ran over much further than the mile and a quarter trip, leading from in second place in the white with the pink cap, Check Me Out and Charlie Bennett. The favourite in the light green and black colours is a Red Cloud and Rob Hornby, who's up in trip today. Followed through by Quickfire in fourth position, the only horse to have won a race so far, and the back of the 5 runners is Daylight Ransom. He's about 10 lengths off the overall lead, which is being set by Scarbados. Leads by just over a length to Check Me Out in second place. Then in third is Red Cloud. Quickfire is next as they stack up at this point, and then at the back of the 5 runners is Daylight Ransom as they begin the turn towards the home straight as they now reach the final 5 furlongs of the contest. Scarbados in the lead from Check Me Out in second place, then Red Cloud and Rob Hornby in third, then comes Quickfire, and then at the back of the 5 is Holly Doyle on Daylight Ransom as they swing into the straight, the long home straight here with just over half a mile still left to go. Scarbados in the lead for Jason Watson to Check
Rob
Me Out.
Hornby
Red Cloud has been
in the
angled out to get a bit closer now under Rob Hornby. Out to the left as we look, just being asked to try and improve. Followed through by Quickfire, and then Daylight Ransom get a little bit closer as they now head inside the final 3 furlongs. Scarbados being ridden quite vigorously, Red Cloud to make a move, but has hit the front now. Check Me Out is in second place, then Daylight Ransom and Quickfire. So inside the final 2, out to the left as we look is Red Cloud, towards the far side is Scarbados. Check Me Out in the pink cap is in between, then Daylight Ransom and Quickfire. Red Cloud is in front down to the final furlong, leading by about a length to in second place Check Me Out towards the far side, then Scarbados. Red Cloud just heading towards this near side rail, but now is clear and heading up towards the line. Red Cloud for Rob Hornby, and Gary and Josh Moore will win at the end tidily enough. Red Cloud is the winner, Check Me Out in second, Scarbados in third, then came Daylight Ransom and Quickfire.
1.5 to win, didn't you? Really? But you could have made a couple of quid on that one. I made £2.51 because I backed Red Cloud with a quid, and I laid Quickfire and Scarbados, what his name is, for a quid as well. So that was that. Right, what's next? Actually, I'm quite bored doing this. I find horse racing so boring nowadays. Right, let's have a look, see what we got here. Oh fuck me, we got a real shorty this time. How long we got? 12 minutes. I'll be back. Right, this race is looking pretty boring, to be totally honest. You've got a 1.28 favourite, 85. Second favourite is Arancis, 6.2. So, I don't know.
Warrior changes his legs and goes again. Faker sticking to the task on the outside. These are on from Lone Piper going into third, then Moab and Heckman Wyke, but Native Warrior just toying with Faker now, has got a length and a half to 2 clear and is starting to stretch close to the finish under a hand ride. Native Warrior, a routine win, although Faker really did try.
And a half to go. Lingua Franca being tackled now by Aranthis. These two a little ahead.
Just kill that for a second. I think. If I was a gambling man, which of course I'm not, we look at the top 2 finish. I think I'd take a Dutch on Celestial Wave and Star of Kilruth to get the place rather than Aranthis. because Arantis, as it says here, good third on debut at Haydock in September, but unable to match that twice since 25 to 1, 7 to 11 in novice events back there 18 days ago. Doesn't make you think, I want to back here 1.43 to come second to Fakir, does it? So I think I'd take, what's that work out to be? That'd do me. So you're getting 2 to 1 that one of those fucking comes second. Or first, of course. Might even come first. But that would be the bet for me here. If I had to have a bet, which I don't, and I'm not going to. But let's go back and do what we said we would do. I'm not going to make the joke about Star of Kilfrush. Right, well, we're going in a minute, so. God, racing's boring.
Still, you know, on the top of the quarters, and it's always kind of the last bit to go. And I just wonder, is she just been a little bit late coming to herself this year? But yeah, I couldn't have faulted her, to be honest. I actually quite liked her as a type. Just maybe carried her head a little bit high for me, but I just wondered if she'd just taken a little bit of time to come to herself this season. That's all, just basing her on the fact that she still had a little bit of a wintry coat just on the very tops of a quarter. Obviously at this time of year, now that the sun's out, you'd expect them to have fully lost their winter coat and be in very much their summer coats, but yeah, she looked like she's still holding on to it, so there might just to be still more to come from her, yeah.
Okay, Star of Kilrush is in behind 18 to 1. Say, out of Queen Canny, such a good race mare, half sister Queen Me was placed on a lather as well. They were obviously very quick. We spoke to Kevin Ryan. He said she's a bigger, rangier model and more for work in progress.
Even just walking around the parade ring, she holds her head really high. She was looking at the crowd. She was a bit stumbly with her feet. She kind of looked like she was a big raw baby. Even looking at there, look at her ears forward. She's having a good look round. And I think she's very much still a work in progress. I think the step up to a mile, hopefully, maybe might just see her kind of travel a little bit sweeter, albeit it's a sharper mile than some. But yeah, she's obviously taken a bit of time, and she's very much still learning the trade, and she does not look like the finished article yet at all.
Okay, last couple are going to go forward. Star of Kilfrush goes into 6. Aranthus will go into 4. It'll be good to go for this Constant Security Services Maiden Fillies Stakes. Carl Burke won it 12 months ago with Poet Master. See if he can win it here with Aranthus. And get the better of the long odds-on favourite. Right, let's get back to Stuart and get the call.
Of Kilfrush moves in to complete the line. That's it, all 5 in. They're off, racing over a mile in the Constant Security Services Maiden Fillies Stakes. Outsider Cherry Tree Princess, slow to gather stride, and is cast 4 or 5 lengths adrift of the others. Taking a while to track over the nose-banded Star of Kilfrush. Fakar Striped Cap is now tracking over with her. Handy down on the inside, Aranthus in a red and yellow jacket. Then Celestial Wave in the blue and green, and a gap of 5 lengths back to Cherry Tree Princess. About to move into the turn at the 5 pole, and it's the nose-banded Star of Kilfrush under Tom Eves, who gives the lead to Fakar and Jim Crowley. Aranthus, Clifford Lee in the red and yellow sitting a close third, and in turn fairly closely attended by Celestial Wave and Joe Fanning in the raw blue. And Cherry Tree Princess has made up ground to race in touch under Faye McManaman. They've gone through halfway. Star of Kilfrush leads them around the last part of the bend. Fakar at the leaders' quarters. Aranthis, red and yellow, being asked for more. Celestial Wave within 3 lengths of the lead as they head on down towards the last 2.5 furlongs. Cherry Tree Princess is being left behind once again, and Fakar Striped Cap is having to work here to get past Star of Kilfrush. Meanwhile, on the left, Celestial Wave mounts a challenge. Furlong and a half to go. There are 3 in a line, and Fakar really is going to have to dig in here. There are challenges on either side. Star of Kilfrush, the noseband, battling on. Celestial Wave down the near side. Fakar between horses. Still a line of 3. 100 yards to go. Star of Kilfrush. Fakar. Here's the line. Fakar. Hard work over Star of Kilfrush. Celestial Wave up the inner. Probably go to the judge again. Running behind him fourth, Aranthis.
We'll definitely get.
That wasn't an easy watch if you took the 1 to 4, whatever was just an offer. She's one for Shadwell, Kevin Philippa, Defoy and Jim Crowley. It's officially a photo. Far side Star of Kilfrush for Kevin Ryan, Tom Eves, and Celestial Wave is taking a big step forward this side for Charlie Johnson.
But to be honest, I'm not sure would I have done that? No, probably not. Just looking at this doesn't make any difference. Right, we've now got a novice up the next one at Chepstow. And it looks fucking wide open, which is what you really want. Yeah, I'll come back in 5-10 minutes. 5 minutes before the off for this one. Okay, so look at this next one. This is a novice, so most of these haven't raced at all, or raced once. River Hill's the only one that's won, but this is drifting like a barge. Pack Ice, it's got a nice price on it. It's too big for the amount of money. That's about right for this amount of money. That's too low for the amount of money. That's too low for the amount of money. This is the unraced one. This one, Beale Street Blues, hasn't raced. But that's too low as well. I would say I will lay Gwendolyn, I think, here, if that price doesn't rise. If that amount of money doesn't go up too much. Gwendolyn might be the one here. For what will win? I don't know. I don't know at all. So this Mighty Bandit, that's a little bit of money come for that there now. It's gone up to 15.8% now. It's about the same as Gwendolyn a few minutes ago. That's not moving at all.
There's Rusty Gal. Jockey William Cox will seemingly get on, or try and get on in the stalls. Rusty Gal, who's the outsider of the 8 runners here.
Fairly useful winner at 17 furlongs over hurdles. Okay, so Mighty Bandit has been running over hurdles. Still going up a little bit, look. Eight horses in the race. Might be worth a little each way, that one. Pack Ice still looks pretty strong. Look, it's coming down. Its prices and the amount of percentage money is going up. That one's sort of drifting off now. So I reckon it's either Pack Ice or Mighty Bandit. We're going to win this one probably. I'm going to have a little fucking... That one's come right in, but its percentage money hasn't moved, so...
So run it still behind the stalls. Pack Ice 100 to 30 favourite. Gwendolyn 7 to 2. Miss Dandelion at 4s. 9 to 2 Beale Street Blues. Mighty Bandits at 5s. River Hill at 10s. 50s bar. Loading getting underway.
I don't like the lay of that one, not particularly. I don't really mind the percentage on it. Oh, now it's just going. Right, now it's going up. Now it's going up. Now it's going up. Now it's going up. Now it's going up.
First one going in is Rusty Gal. Amount of William Cox, stall 5.
Yeah, see, now it's going up. Really. Last moments, that's where you want to look at your money. That's come straight into favouritism. Big percentage.
Gwendolyn is next. 4th at Lingfield on first start, shaped with plenty of promise, as the number of these. It's a tricky race to try and solve.
Still
Fires Boy for Holly Doyle is next, then River Hill, big horse going into stall number 7, won over 1.5 miles at Newcastle on the all-weather some 52 days ago. For a yard, just beginning to find their form, Grant Chua. Pack Ice, who's certainly shaped with promise, both starts, second at Redcar last time. But as you can see, she's a bit on her toes. Of course, it's a warm afternoon here, but she's definitely on a bit revved up. Pack Ice.
That River Hill's gone completely now.
Pack Ice is in. Last 3 coming in. Beale Street Blues, newcomer, still 4.
Got a bit of value in Pack Ice, yeah.
Beale Street Blues is in, 2 to load.
Gwendolyn is the one that looks...
Miss Dandelion, 1 more to go. Mighty Bandits.
Like a steam thing.
All in.
Right, let's see, how long we got? 1 mile 2. Right.
Set to go, and they're off and racing. Rusty Gal was a bit slow into stride, as was Miss Dandelion in the Follow Us on X at yeehaw.bet restricted novice stakes. About 4 of them sharing the early pace. Mighty Bandit out very wide on the course. The green and yellow of River Hill is up there. A Fires Boy towards the inside, and also Beale Street Blues, the newcomer in the orange, just being reined back now, having been fairly handy through the first half furlong. Towards the inside of Fires Boy has moved up a little bit with Pack Ice white with the blue stars into 2nd place. Gwendolyn is in 5th place now as Beale Street Blues has retreated to 6th position as they race down the hill, and Mighty Bandit takes them along. Mighty Bandit from Pack Ice in 2nd, a Fires Boy with River Hill, the Newcastle winner, on the outside. Okay. Gwendolyn comes next with Beale Street Blues, then Miss Dandelion. A bit outpaced at the back is Rusty Gal, who's some 12 lengths off the lead. So beginning the turn towards home, Mighty Bandit leading for Ed Great Tricks. We're in 2nd place, Pack Ice and Cam Hardy. Then in behind we've got River Hill, Harrison Shaw on the outside of a Fires Boy and Holly Doyle. Then comes the white face of Gwendolyn and Kaya Fraser. Then out wider Beale Street Blue showing greenness around the bend under Connor Planis. Now trying to wake up in behind them is Miss Dandelion and Safi Osborne, just getting a little bit closer but has got work to do, and Rusty Gal's a long way back. So Mighty Bandit up the home straight, just over 3 furlongs to go. Pack Ice is in 2nd place, followed through by River Hill. Under pressure a Fires Boy. Going quite well in behind Gwendolyn, looking for a gap, being pulled out wider is Miss Dandelion. Beale Street Blues is now well beaten off as they make their way inside the final 3 furlongs then. Mighty Bandit taken on by Pack Ice for the lead. In behind is River Hill. Miss Dandelion is out wider. Gwendolyn now under strong pressure as they head inside the final furlong and a half. Pack Ice just about into the lead. Mighty Bandit tries to battle back. These 2 are clear of Miss Dandelion in 3rd, still 5 lengths behind inside the final furlong. Pack Ice from Mighty Bandit. Pack Ice is in front by half a length. Trying to fight back is Mighty Bandit by the rail, but Pack Ice is doing enough in front under Cam Hardy, and Pack Ice is off the mark and sees off Mighty Bandit in 2nd, clear of Miss Dandelion in 3rd. Then came River Hill and Gwendolyn.
End up 1 and 2. Okay, what we got next? 3 o'clock. Oh my God, this is a big race, isn't it? Fuck me, won't say I find anything here. We got 6 furlong classified stakes. Oh, right, well, we'll come back in 5 minutes.
Good ground the far side, and then on the extreme right is Somewhere Secret inside the final.
Okay, we're back. Right, this race looks bad for laying anyway. I would let's just see if we can see anything, but what we're looking for is a price that's ridiculous. So that's ridiculous. Variety Island, still too big for me to lay, really. I prefer it in single figures. But we're probably not going to get much better than that. So that one should be 18ish, 12. That one's even better. That should be 20 and a bit, and it's 13. Bernie the Bear. Also Bernie the Bear, look. I really don't know here. What we really want to do is look for a price here, which is a lot higher than it should be like. So that should be 5s and it's 7, so that's not bad. Right, so no, I don't know. This is quite strong, this Eternal Sunshine. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Fanny in it. So you've got a favourite here that's what, 8? Yeah, 7.8 is your favourite. Still going up though, look. Still going up.
Doesn't show to win. Kit Bag out of line. He's got the blinkers on first time. Was successful for Jack Shannon. Mark of 56. A while back, that is. He's now down to a mark of 47. Ran okay at Red Card in the context of this race. Run this way, Enderman were informed horses. First 2, Captain Dandy had won the time before as well. So we'll see how he gets on. It's a ropey little contest. Might be that easy to call either. Good job, got Stuart Machin.
Set me up for a fall, why don't you? Right, last one's coming in. Kit Bag, going to be the last for the Theakston Simply the Best Classified Stakes. That's it. All in. They're off, 6 furlongs ahead of them. See My Baby Jive away to the left, and the blue and pink needs a bit of stoking up to get a prominent position on the left of the group. Out in the centre, Birdie Bowers in a yellow jacket is showing bright speed with Secret Day on the extreme right and a noseband. Delegate, the lady in the black and yellow, is chasing them with the grey Calafrio and Variety Island. Just in behind horses over on the far side, Thea Bell in the black and white. Irish Dancer is chasing the leaders in the orange and green. Extreme left under the rail, the white-faced Ustath not far off the pace as they move towards halfway to Eternal Sunshine in the red and dark blue. Kitbag with a yellow cap chasing home. Ben Dick Duck is back in midfield. See My Baby Jive is further back with Just Typical and Glorious Rio, and Gidwar is well back with Bernie the Bear. Flavius Titus off the pace with Metal Bow. They're moving on down towards the last furlong and a half, and Birdie Bowers and Eternal Sunshine, who's got the red cap, a challenge between horses by Calafrio. It's Eternal Sunshine inside the furlong from Calafrio, then Birdie Bowers, Variety Island, and Ustath right down the near side. Eternal Sunshine from Calafrio as they race close home. Eternal Sunshine sees off Calafrio. Close third, Variety Island, and
so Eternal Sunshine won that one. Money said it would. Right, I've had enough now. I'm going to go and watch the cricket. So, thanks a lot. But keep taking the tablets, keep practicing. You can work on that. Tomorrow, I might do football. Shall I? Who knows? Catch you then.